So last year, this case had a few issues that were a complete deal breaker for a lot of people. But this year, they said, you know what? We're going to fix it. We're going to put our best foot forward. And they did. And this case is incredible. But there's still one issue that I just cannot ignore. And today we are talking about the Mous Limitless for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now, huge shout out to Mous for sending these over to me to review for you guys. Now, the price on this case is $79.99 on Mous's website or $84.99 on Amazon. Of course, all links are down in the description below if you guys are interested to check it out. So let's take a look at the packaging. Now, one thing about Mous's packaging, Mous, I hope you guys hear me. I'd love to see this be changed a little bit because once you open it, it's really hard sometimes to get it all the way closed and just too many little moving things and all that. Maybe a nice little box or something that's made out of even the same material that you could just open up at the top, slide your case out, put it back in, close it, make it something easy. Not anything too fancy, but this, I'm just not a big fan of the packaging. But not everybody cares about the packaging. A lot of people, you're going to take it, you're going to throw the package away. We care about the case, right? This one's really good. So anyways, with the packaging, you just get a little information here. We're getting greener, all that stuff, Mous on the front. So taking it out, live without limits. Feel free to pause and read that for yourself. And then here you go, a little more information. And here we have our case as well as a little warranty card right here. And then also Mous includes a little magnetic field thing because they have pretty good magnets, so it may interfere with like pacemakers and ICDs. Setting this packaging off to the side, here we have the Aramid version. We also have the bamboo version, which actually looks really good with my desk. Hold on. There you go. You can't even tell it. There's a case there. There we go. Anyways, now I've been loving the Aramid version. This one is great as well. I did actually leave the camera control cover here so we could peel it on camera. We will talk about that shortly in a second. But taking a look at the back of this one, we do have this very nice Aramid fiber material here. You do get a tiny Mous logo. I do wish this would be blacked out so it would look really good with just the little black right there. If you really have to put a logo on it, I'd love to see that black, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Aramid fiber, like I said here, it does have a very, very slight texture, but it doesn't really add too much grip or anything like that. However, it's not slippery by any means. And of course, because it is Aramid fiber, it's going to be a slight fingerprint magnet. However, you take this, wipe it down, and it'll be just fine. Now, looking at the bamboo one, you are getting real bamboo right here, and the rest of the case over here on the back is going to be polycarbonate, and on both of these cases it's the same way. Now, the camera ring on these is going to be a polycarbonate that's actually glass filled, so it's going to be even stronger for your protection for your camera plateau. Then going around the inside, we're getting on both of these cases this very nice, almost like microfiber soft touch material. Of course, you do get your MagSafe and alignment magnets on both. And on the inside, as well as around the sides of the case, we are getting TPU material, as well as their AeroShock technology going around the corners. So that's going to really help you with all four corners with some serious drops. And if you guys have seen Mous's ads, you know they ask somebody, take your phone, put it in here, and they launch the case all the way up in the air. It falls, it drops. They even had one, I believe, that fell off of like a canyon or something, or a waterfall. That was insane. I recently actually saw that ad, and I was like, what? I was like, that's crazy. So anyways, let's go ahead and bring over our scale and our caliper here. Let's go see how much this thing weighs. So starting off with the Aramid fiber, we're looking at 45 grams. And just bringing over the bamboo one, we're looking at 42 grams. So the bamboo one is going to be a little bit lighter than the Aramid fiber one. So taking a look at our caliper, from front to back, we have 13 millimeters, and with the camera plateau, 15.6. Then inside to outside, we are looking at 2.7. About the same size between these two cases. Even if you have them both in hand like this, you really cannot tell the difference between any of them. Even with the weight, it's all good. Let's go ahead and set this all off to the side and bring over that cosmic orange iPhone 17 Pro Max. We'll put it into the Aramid fiber one for now. Let's listen out for that click. Nice click on there. It is going to have a pretty good fit going around the sides. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you got to give it a good bit of pressure, even around the buttons, to get that to move. Bottom is good. Top is pretty good. Around your camera control button, everything is looking good there. Now, taking a look at those corners, let's move this. 1 solid click, 2, 3, and 4. all four corners, all the sides are going to have an excellent fit. I'm not going to go around the fit of both of these. I did test them off camera. They both fit exactly the same. So anyways, taking a look at that screen and camera protection. Let's just wipe this down real quick, get all these fingerprints off. All right, so starting off with the screen, full coverage tempered glass screen protector on here, and you're getting some solid screen protection there. So you can absolutely set this down on just about whatever surface you want, no issues there. Then with the camera, you're also getting some pretty decent camera protection right there. Just going down, I would set this down. Careful on really jagged surfaces or anything, but again, you should be good to go with just about any surface you put this down on. Your back and everything will not get scratched up. And it also does have that anti-scratch technology here on the back, so that should also help out a lot with that. So let's go ahead and take a look around the sides of the case, right? So starting off with the top, we do have it completely closed in. On the left-hand side, we have your action button, volume up and down. The rest is some grip right here and a lanyard loop. You do, of course, have your reinforced, a little bit raised corners there. Moving along to the bottom, we're gonna have our accurate cutouts here, as well as a pretty nice USB-C port there, nice and wide open. Let's bring over a cable here. There we go, charging, and yeah, you have plenty of space in there, so any of your cables will fit with absolutely no issues. And then going over to the right-hand side, we have our another lanyard loop, camera control button, and our power button. Now, I would like to see some of that grip that's right here just be a little bit here and right there past the camera control button, but this case is not slippery by any means. It does have a nice fit, a nice feel to it, so you're not gonna have any issues with this slipping out of your hands. But the main attraction, and this is one of the biggest issues that we all had with Mous last year. First, they gave us that huge cutout right there. Then they gave us a camera control button. That was okay, but it just kept flying out. Well, this time, they fixed all that. They put, like I said, their best foot forward. They made it so it does not pop out. It's nice and sealed, and it does have this nice glass coverage on the top, so it is also reinforced. So it will not break or anything like that. But testing it out, this camera control button is really good. I mean, Mous really stepped it up when it comes to that. I am very impressed with that. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take our usual picture there. Boom, here we go. Everything works just fine. The camera control button is actually really, really good. So Mous, I take my hypothetical hat off to you because you guys really sealed it, and with this one, you improved it. I'm loving it. It works really, really well, and I can absolutely, this time around, recommend that camera control button because they really did some R&D to it. They fixed it, and it works amazingly. So anyways, that is going to be the camera control button there. Let's go ahead and switch over real quick. Like you see, not too terrible to take that off. Let's switch over to the bamboo version. Peel this off. All your cases are going to come with this. Let's peel that off real quick. There we go. And let's go ahead and test this camera control button out on the bamboo one. And yeah, guys, I mean, this thing is very nice, very responsive. Really no complaints whatsoever when it comes to that. So this is what it's going to look like, at least with the orange on the bamboo. I may not have picked the best color to go with the orange with this bamboo color, but you know, it goes with the desk. Everything looks nice right there. Look at that. Boom. So yeah, it's going to fit well. It's going to look good. Everything about this case is really, really nice, which B, what do you think about it? I'm already going here getting ahead of myself and not telling you guys. What do I think about it? I love it. I've been really enjoying using the Mous. Both of these look really good. I mean, the bamboo would probably look a little bit better with the silver. I know you guys who all got the silver, be quiet in the comments. I don't even want to hear it about your color, that little toy phone. But everything is going to work just fine. The most important thing is that this is going to protect your phone, and they really nailed it when it comes to that. However, before we get to the MagSafe, let's talk about my one issue when it comes to this case, or any of them. That's going to be the price. Mous, if there's any way to lower that price back down, I think $80 is very expensive for a case. I know there's some people who love their Mous cases. They get it every year. They love it. I love this case. It's been really good, but that price needs to come down. If there's any way you guys can do that, I think that would be really, really good because $85 for a phone case is still a lot. Especially, let's be honest, there are some other options out there who are going to offer you also really good protection. Really good MagSafe, great clicky buttons, nice screen and camera protection and lips. So all of that, I really would love to see this price come down. But let's take a look at that MagSafe. So starting off with our Apple MagSafe wallet, there we go, animation. On the bamboo, because these are both really smooth, it still has pretty good MagSafe. You can feel it struggling to come off, but it may slide around a little bit. We'll also, of course, test the aramid fiber. Then going to our Apple MagSafe battery pack, animation, we can go ahead and give this a good shake, and it's not going anywhere. And then, of course, with our Anker 623, we'll put that on, and it'll hold it a little bit. If you have a really good MagSafe mount on your car mount, for example, or your nightstand charger, even if you use this as your nightstand charger, it'll be just fine. It's gonna work with no issues. But if you do take it in the car and you have a good car mount, you'll be good to go with this one. Let's also check out real quick just the MagSafe strength on this aramid fiber one, because it may even be just that much better. So let's try it out with the MagSafe wallet. Of course, you're still getting your animations and stuff. It's about the same there. MagSafe battery pack, shake, shake, shake. That's pretty good. And then the 623, it's also going to hold it, pick it up. You give it a little shake, it will come off though. But all around, I've been using this with accessories, with everything. I've had no issues of anything coming off. Nobody's really shaking their accessories or anything like that. So all around, guys, do I recommend the Mous Limitless? I don't even think there's a number anymore. It used to be like the 6.0. I think it's just called the Limitless now. Do I recommend it? The answer is absolutely. Solid case. But let's talk about the colors real quick. I'll show you what they are, and then we'll get out of here. So like I said, we do have the aramid fiber right here. It's also going to come in this bamboo, black leather, chili, marine, mulberry, sage, silver pearl, speckled fabric, stone, and walnut. So you get a bunch of different color choices on this case. I've really been enjoying it. I'm going to keep using this case, and it's been just great. But like I said, if you're interested, links are down below. Let me know what you guys think about the Mous Limitless down in the comments, because like I said, I've been loving it. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos for you. We're this close to hitting 10,000 subs. I'd love to see that come real soon. So if you guys enjoyed the video or liked what I had to say, make sure you get subbed up. And if you guys want to see my unboxing video of all 3 iPhone 17 Pro Max colors and first impressions, I'll leave that video right here. If you guys want to see my full review that I recently did on the iPhone Air, that video is right here.